apologise, I struggled to see with the mirror with that new HUD piece there. Welcome along, or welcome back to the channel and to the alternative Austrian Grand Prix. Now I'm going to get this set up so it is a sprint qualifying format. So I have 20 minutes as Leclerc finds the big bump, the big curves even. We've got 20 minutes of practice / qualifying, because I'll do that, and then we'll have a 9-lap qualifying race, sprint race, and then a 18-lap race around Autodrom Most, which is in the Czech Republic. I did want, my initial thought was Nürburgring, but we know what these modern F1 cars are like around Nürburgring. Blimey. And I then tried Salzburgring, but the AI couldn't stay on the track. Either that or it was missing textures. So Autodrom Most is the one I'm going to go for. It's an actively used racetrack, FIA Grade 2. They do superbikes, European trucks, touring cars, European NASCAR. Yeah, so they do quite a few types of races around here. So what I've learned is it's quite a tight little chicane to start with. Ooh, that's a tyre on exit. And then this is all pretty much flat out, even though it's wavy. That's flat. Break down a couple of gears there for that chicane. That is a huge curb. It just gets tighter and more aggressively wider. Sure, Abby Eaton will be writing in about those aggressively high curves. I would be. Then this is pretty flat down here. This is a very bumpy corner, causes 4%. Well, no, it's just bumpy. That's the corner I failed at before. I did also have DRS open, like a madman. Oh god, it's so bumpy! Such a bumpy track, the curbs are so violent. You'd think for something that has superbike racing, they wouldn't have such violent curves. Well, I'm going to give myself a learn of the track, because apparently before I sat foot in this in a Formula 1 car, the best that I'd done before was in a racing truck. So these are a bit more different than a racing truck. I wish I could make that smaller, but I can't. Enjoy the new HUD. Okay, so with about 1:40 left to go, this will be my final lap of qualifying. I'm still not fully happy with the setup, but it's all I've got time. So, let's go for a lap. Across the start line we go. Get to about the 100-metre board. I'll break down second gear. Take as much of that curve as you can. Wide turn in. Get going, open that DRS. Get down these corners. Tight, you want to straighten up and brake on that corner quite slow for that initial turn in, because you don't want to be touching that inside curve there. Goes left, and then a long right hander. You can actually run quite right on the exit. It's totally fine. DRS open again. Little kink to the left, but with DRS open, and I've got quite a loose fitting rear wing. I was going to say I can probably get back to the line in 40 seconds, I'd hope, but not sure. I've got mess on all my wheels. Look, you can see all the grass on my wheels. I'm not going to make it back, I don't think. No, okay, so best I can do. Well, I can still do setup, but I can at least come here and give it a bit more rear wing. I wanted lower rear wing just to be able to have faster straight line speed, because I just got absolutely murdered by the Mercedes down the straight. So that's qualifying over. We are currently 16th. So yes, we are 16th. We're behind George Russell, who didn't have a very good qualifying. It's the two Ferraris first and second, followed by the two Red Bulls. Lewis Hamilton, Bottas, Alonso, Ricciardo, Magnussen, Norris, Ocon, Gasly, Albon, Latifi, Russell, Us, Tsunoda, Zhou, Vettel and Stroll. So this is a 9-lap sprint race. We will now see... This will now set the qualifying for the main race. So, lights out and away we go for the sprint race at Most. Whoa! I was looking other places. So that's a red flag. Let's try that again. I was looking at my ERS and I didn't notice the Mercedes just stop. So, lights out. Away we go. Pay attention to the AlphaTauri that hit the wall and then went over the top of us. Okay. That was not a fun start for that AlphaTauri. I don't know what they did there. So we are 16th. We're still where we started. We haven't lost or gained any places. Now we've got to find a way past the other AlphaTauri as that Williams decides to go for a jump over that curb. We will use that chaos to pass the AlphaTauri. Can we get down the inside of the Williams? Oh, we got to take it to the curb and we got to knock the Williams out of the way. Well, that would be a big ass penalty for us. But thankfully, racing contact penalties don't happen in Assetto Corsa, so let's keep going. Try and keep that really under control. The circuit is really bumpy. It's a really bumpy circuit. Whoa, 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 close the DRS. That was dumb. I opened the DRS. Okay. Don't open the DRS. Learned that. Right, okay. So we made a mistake. We got to start from the beginning. Let's try again. Apparently Latifi is still racing. But we'll have to wait and see. So I've got up to the Alfa Romeo Zhou in the Aston Martin of Sebastian Vettel. Something not right with the rear of the car. But it's probably doing better than Vettel's. Oh, there's a McLaren stranded. It's the McLando of Norris. The McLaren of Norris. Who is indeed now out of this race. We've got to try and pass Zhou, and we're actually catching up to the rest of the pack, so this is quite good for the championship, yeah. Championship for the race, because don't forget this is sprint, so this is quali. Oh, much better than Zhou. We can have the run on Zhou down into turn 1. Brake late as we can. Lock up the front wheel. He's still there. Try and run away from him. I don't know where he is. I'm going to leave a bit of space, but this is now my corner. He's behind. Oh, over the bump. Andy pit me. I mean, fair enough. That curb is brutal. Absolutely brutal. I was looking at my ERS. And Vettel's got back past. I was looking at my ERS. That was my own fault. Whoa! The car had no grip and then suddenly all the grip. Come on, we got the run on Vettel, we got the run on Vettel. And we passed him. Wonderful. So 2 laps to go! Oh, and there's been a collision between one behind Zhou, it's whoever's in front of Zhou. It's Tsunoda. Tsunoda ended up killing George Russell. So that's not particularly good, but we've got 2 laps to try and pass these guys. We actually tried to made a few mistakes, we made up some ground. There's Esteban Ocon stuck in the gravel. It hasn't DQ'd him, but he's or retired him, but he's still there. We're going to do to Zhou what we did to Vettel. Yep, made that work. Problem is it's so bumpy. Oh, I did open DRS. Come on, get past Tsunoda. Get past Tsunoda, get past Tsunoda, get past Tsunoda. Get in his slipstream. Pull out of his slipstream. Break 100 meters. Give him space if he's there. He is. Here to take the shallow inside line. It's my road now. Right, last lap. I don't know who that is in front. Looks like a Williams or an Alpine. It's dark blue. I think it's a Williams. It's Albon. Oh, it's Albon in the points. Well, not in sprint, I don't think, but nevertheless, it's Alex Albon in 10th. So can I, as Mick Schumacher, I don't know if I've mentioned that because I'm driver of the day. Mick did well in the Austrian Grand Prix. Oh, come on, we're so close. Can have a lunge down the last corner. Well, okay, so the errors in this race were simply my errors. Oh, look how close I was to Albon. It was simply my errors. So the setup is fine, the race is fine. I actually need to save this setup as well, I've realised. Yeah. P11. Leclerc wins. Ahead of Verstappen. Hang on, that was the real race. It was Sainz. P3. Perez, Hamilton, Bottas, Magnussen, Alonso, Ricciardo, Albon. Oh, your top 10. Assetto, Zhou. Vettel, Latifi, Russell. Ocon, Norris, Gasly, Stroll. So, that is the grid for the main race. I've got to remember this result, and I've got to try and see if I can save this setup, and I'll be back to you in a moment. Okie dokie, so I told you the grid, and I clicked quit. I'm a buffoon. Right, attempt number 2. Actually click start this time. Other side of the grid, we're starting P11 this time, because we had a pretty decent sprint race. Teammate went into the bounced into the wall slightly. Take the chicane, nice and simple. Oh, let's try and squeeze on the inside of the K-Mag. Not quite making it. We've got that Williams in front of us yet again. Oh, we got Ferrari off. We got Mercedes to the side. We've got sparks everywhere. Stick it down the inside of Hamilton. We've got DRS open. That's a big mistake. Oh, Hamilton hasn't seen that we're here. Oh, Hamilton didn't see that we were here. Get off the racing line. Zero is out of the race. I don't know why. I think there's someone on my outside. Yes, there is. This mount, I'm actually physically wiggling my body just to try and wrestle this car. It's insane. Insane how bumpy the track is. That is the majority of the issue, because the car will bounce like that, and then it will suddenly catch with the downforce. There is a McLaren on my inside of Norris. Wow, Norris has recovered really, really well. So we are still P11. Whoa! I don't know what that was. I just hit the brakes and it just spat me out to the left. Okay, so I'm now 14th. Behind Latifi, Russell and Norris. Well, like first genuine overtake of the race. Let's go side by side with Latifi. I squeeze him out. But I have to take it back. He actually managed to hold that off. I'm going to go balance high ERS and sort of burn it a little bit. Trying to see if I can force Latifi into the defensive line, which is to go over that big curb. But he's smart enough not to take it. I lose traction as well because of the dirty air. Oh, he has a wobble too. Right, quicker than him now. Can I get me into the second to last corner? I'm going to go slower than normal, just because he's there. He runs wide, but I'm normally a lot quicker than drivers through that bit. I couldn't accelerate because he was there, and then I had to use that. So he's going defensive. I think he hit the wall. That's why he went like that. He's going defensive. I'm going to take the inside of that, but I'm going to try and force him there, but it looks like Norris and Russell had a coming together as well, because Lando's lost a lot of positions. So I don't like that these two are going side by side. Lando managing to get over that really big curb. I've got to keep my eye on my mirrors, because I have got a very feisty Alpine of Ocon on me inside. This is great. It's like Silverstone, isn't it? There's 5 different teams. You got Ocon, me, Latifi, Norris. That was my own fault. Latifi, Norris and Russell. That was my own fault. I missed the braking point. 16th. Damn it. So out of this race we've lost Sainz, Jogonyu and Stroll. I laughed at Sainz because that happened in the real Grand Prix. I guess his engine became all Italian again. Right. Get past Gasly. Au revoir. Oh, he's still there. Hello. Do you like switchbacks? Not quite. That's the hope with taking that line, because you can't actually turn. He's still going now, which is the main thing. Again, made a mistake. These mistakes are coming from me. I guess I'm just very hot. It's very, very hot today. But thankfully I do have a off camera, you can sort of maybe see my hair going. I do have a fan in front that speeds up and slows down with the speed of the car, so I do have a fan blowing me. So I've closed in on Ocon. I've given a little bump. I couldn't quite get around the outside of him there. Is he going to defend? No, he isn't. He's going to hold position. Oh, I'm ahead of him. I'm going to block. I actually got ahead of him. That's really good. But I can go bounce high now with the ERS, and I can try and catch the car in front, which is Mr. Lando Norris. So it looks like Lando is trying to fight the two Williams, Latifi first and then Albon, that we've got to pass. So Albon is in 9th. This is actually battle for the points now. So we're getting in on this. Now can I find a way around the outside of Lando? No, I'm going to take a switch back. I'm worried I feel like we're going to go 3 wide. I've got Lando. Can I get Latifi? Hit the curb. I think Latifi's still there. Power away, power away. I got Latifi as well. Both of them down the straight. Wonderful. Right, I'm coming for Alex now for P9. We're in the points. Well, this Williams seems to be going quite a bit slow. Oh, okay, he's going to defend quite happily. I'm going to go this way. Does mean that Albon is on the inside line for that corner, but now I'm ahead, so I'm going to sweep across just to make sure that I claim that position. We have P9. We are 7 seconds behind Fernando Alonso and about 3 or 4 laps to do it. I reckon we can catch him because I think there's quite a big train. Yeah, Alonso, Russell and Tsunoda. Oh, we got Fernando Alonso and George Russell off. They've crashed into the gravel. That's great news for us. It means we're up to P7. So there's Tsunoda in front. Looks like I think he's lapping an Aston Martin. But that's good. Two of them took each other out. Verstappen is out. Oh dear. That's why Charles Leclerc is sort of by himself. George Russell is out. I'm off the track. Leader is on final lap. So this is the final lap of the Grand Prix now. Oh, you know what? I've got hot lap enabled. Let's see if we can take that point away from Leclerc. So, break out 100 meters. That was a bit sluggish through there, but good enough, I think. Come through here. Put that curb as nice as you can. Try not to kick the arse out too much. Down to second. Run it wide, flat out, open DRS. Keep it smooth, the DRS. Down 1 gear. Break down 3 for these long S's. You can take a lot of curb there, you can open the DRS now. Hold it nice and steady. We'll try and get a bit of slipstream from this Aston Martin. I hope they don't hold us up. Final corner. Flat out to the line. Do we take fastest lap? We do not, but we take 7th place. So, Leclerc ahead of Perez. Bottas ahead of Hamilton. Magnussen in 5th with our 7th with Tsunoda in between us. And then we had the 2 Williams of Albon and Latifi. Lando Norris in 10th. Ocon, Gasly, Vettel. Ocon, Gasly, Vettel. Vettel was the one who was lapped, I think. Yeah, because we passed an Aston Martin there. Because Stroll DNF'd on lap 1, so it would have been Vettel that we passed. Russell and Alonso were out in the previous lap. We saw their accident. Ricciardo, Verstappen, Sainz, Zhou and Lance Stroll My God, I'm hot. It's really, really hot doing that, and of course it's middle of summer, so it's going to get even hotter. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. I really enjoyed Most. It was a last-minute change from what I thought the track to do, but that was a really fun track. I kind of want to do. I'm too hot to do truck racing, but I kind of want to look at doing truck racing because this is where they do a lot of the races. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the Autodrom Grand Prix and Most, so technically the Czech Grand Prix. And yeah, I'll see you in a couple of weeks' time for the alternative French Grand Prix. See you then. Bye bye.